We're at gotomath.com looking at some calculus. We're down here under implicit differentiation, and this problem here is coming from this section right here. It says find y prime, and we have x to the 8th times y is equal to 7. So let's rewrite that. X to the 8th times y is equal to 7, and we're asked to find y prime. Now another way of asking to find the derivative is asking to find what is dy over dx. Okay, so I'm going to throw that in there because a lot of the times this is the way they ask it instead of, finding dy or y prime. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, this is the product rule. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the derivative of the first term here. So derivative of x to the 8th is 8x to the 7th. And then we rewrite plus, and then rewrite this part here, x to the 8th, and the derivative of y is just 1, but remember we must write y prime, or you could be just writing dy over dx. Alright, and the derivative of 7 is 0. So now what we'll want to do is solve for y prime in this problem, and that's actually pretty easy to do. And so that means that, and I'm going to go ahead and just write it down here, and we'll do it in steps. So if you took this over here to the right hand side, we'd have negative x to the 7th times y. And of course, what happened to the 8? It just disappeared. Now there it is. Alright, there's the 8. And then, write it again, we'd multiply both sides by 1 over x to the 8th. So we end up with negative 8 x to the 7th y. And I'm going to go ahead and just put that underneath here. This x to the 8th goes under here, right? You're multiplying both sides by 1 over x to the 8th. Hopefully at this point in your career, right? Know what's going on with that. Okay, then what we can do is obviously simplify this thing down. Y prime is equal to negative, now we have 7 x's in the top and 8 of them in the bottom. So we can cancel some of those guys out, and that's just going to leave us with an x in the denominator. So there you go. Now remember, you could be asked find dy over dx, right? So every time you take the derivative of y, you would write dy over dx next to it. Alright, so I need to make that perfectly clear. And of course your final answer would be dy over dx is equal to this stuff here. Okay, let's see what happens. Negative 8 over y, negative 8y over x, obviously there. So we're in this section here, right? You want to click on that, practice. You need to practice, and practice some more. And remember where you are. You are at gotomath.com.